Good morning, welcome back to DX Radio Shop. Another fine morning of our morning check-ins. If anybody wants to feel to say hi, jump in and say hi, mark it down. Always appreciate the support we get from everybody, for sure. Good morning from DX Radio Shop, KC2KJO. Anybody on here want to do your check-ins, feel free to jump in right now. We're starting our nap. Morning, Leadfoot, Matt, 456, Richard, how are you? Doc Holiday, how are you? Always a pleasure to see you guys on.
Morning, I think.
There's Tim. Okay, so it is Tuesday somewhere. Doing pretty good for our second week. We're on average ramped about 43 to 44 viewers that come in, so that's nice. And on average, right around 28 to about 32, 34 on check-ins, so that's pretty good. We keep this going, more viewers we get out of this. That'll work. Anyways, this will be our first project this morning when we get done with our morning check-in. Is we're going to be working on this President Jackson. And the problem with this radio is there's a dead short. That's the first problem. And we're going to talk about, well, they got these mods in here. So, not sure what they got going on with this bad boy. But that's coming off the power control and the modulation. The ALC control, or yeah, the power control here and the what they got going on, not the ALC. What they got happening here? Yeah, ALC, that's what that was, okay. So they got the power control and the ALC. What they've got going on, I have no idea. It's only an on and off, it's not even a center position switch. So I have no idea what they got going on with that, but it's got to come out. They do have a CW jack in the back. They use this for amplifier purposes. So that's what they've got going on with that.
Good morning, Stu.
And good morning. So we have to go through and take all this out of here as well. Otherwise, that's pretty much our project for today to kick off the day. And we got many more ahead of us for sure. So just trying to do what I can in the process of. Now, I will forewarn everybody that come Thursday, obviously it's Thanksgiving Day, so I'll be on. We'll do some live video, but it's going to be more of a rag chew, kind of a hang day. So I might do a couple of projects during that day, some small stuff that I wanted to tackle. So we may do some videos on that. Live stream, of course. But other than repairs go, I'm not doing nothing on that Thursday. I need a little bit of time for me, so we're going to have some fun and do something creative on Thursday. I'm not quite sure what it is. I got a lot of projects I wanted to get done. I don't know what I'm going to put on the bench, but we will find something to do. Always something to do here. Never a dull moment. So come Thursday morning, we'll do our check-in. And then after that, we'll figure out what we're going to do throughout the morning. And probably about 11-ish or so at that point, we're going to cut it off for the day. So, because everyone's got plans, you got family, you got travel, and this, that, and the other. If you're not on ZELLO, feel free to jump in, because during your travels, while you're out commuting to friends and family for the holiday, you can jump on ZELLO and always have a conversation with everybody on there as well. And you can hear it in the background with the beep beep.
Good morning, guys.
Okay. So, good morning. So, we have a lot of people on here for sure, no doubt. We can try, Michael. We can definitely try. Let me get myself tuned in here, will you? I'm on 37 right now, but we gotta wait for conditions. But yeah, I've got mine on right now. So we'll see throughout the day. Just keep an eye on the conditions, and if you feel it's getting pretty good, we'll give her a go. See what can happen. Good morning out there, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Checking out my YouTube stuff here, all my comments and everything. Cool. You hit South Africa yesterday, Michael? Pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, there's no conditions right now. I gotta wait a little while. It's too early. So.
Good morning, group.
Good morning to all. Anybody have any hot topics they want to talk about? Any questions you have to ask? Any projects that you may be doing? Feel free to chime in. I think one of the things we might discuss this week, I don't know, we'll see, is we might do something totally different. I'm trying not to go...
What are you doing to this radio?
I'm trying not to go off course a whole lot because I got a lot of work to do. But I'm thinking maybe do a little antenna project. It's what we call a quad VHF antenna. So I might do that. I built one a couple years back. Came out pretty good. So I might do that Thursday morning. We'll do something different altogether. What I'm doing this radio here is it's got two shorted diodes in the back. When you plug your DC cable in, it's drawing current. So we got two shorted diodes. And then they got some kind of weird modification going on here with this. It's got to come out and then go through and align it to it. That's pretty much where we are with this one at the moment. I don't know what else I'm going to run into. I'm not seeing any limiters clipped, but they do got this funky modification back here going on between the power and the ALC. I have no idea what that is. So we'll find out and go from there. That'll be our one of our radios we'll tackle today. And then I got a little relay, a little 12 volt relay I got to put into an ICOM. When I get a chance to do that. Relay inside this one board is no good. Somebody boogered that one all up. You can see it's all messed up, no case, no nothing. So we got to take this on off of here and put the new relay in place. So let me get this thing up and running. This goes to an ICOM radio. So someone's been in here because they've got messed up traces right here. See the copper being touched, and if you look down here you can see where it was kind of got hot at one point in time, a little discolored, and if you flip it over you can see where it got hot. Before it was burnt at one point in time. They all had already replaced this resistor once, and when they did, they damaged the pad, so they came through and ran the lead over here. So, but the relay is no good. It's all banged up. So it's not switching. This is for the preamplifier on an ICOM. So we have to take and remove him and put the proper relay in place, and hopefully that will fix the problem. So all I'm seeing wrong at the moment, I won't know until I dive into it. So. But I'm glad people are being patient. Listen, I got a lot of work to do. I mean, just in the last 2 weeks, we had over 40 boxes of radios come in on top of all the other boxes I've already got here. It's been here for some time, so it's just nonstop. Gets overwhelming after a while. Just got to take one at a time. Go from there. But anybody got any questions? Good morning, 142. How are you? I think what I want to do also is maybe, I don't know, maybe we can do not only the quad antenna for VHF if you guys want to try to make your own. These are going to be tabletop type style, so you can use it right on your table if you wish. For VHF, that is, and UHF. But I think what I might want to do actually is we want to do this for a while too. Maybe get you guys engaged. It won't be this week. We can, because we'll have to order some parts and get everybody a chance to do the same thing, I suppose. But what I want to do is build a multi-band receiver, shortwave receiver, real simplified type circuit for a receiver. If you guys want to join in, I'll come up with a simplified schematic out of one of my books and list of parts, and everybody can kind of order their own, or I can order all of it here, a bunch of them, and we can sell them as a kit, and then you guys can put it together on the day that we decide to do a live stream video. We can all do it together if you wish. If anybody's interested in that, let me know. Send me an email, dxradioshop@yahoo.com, and we'll put you on the list, and we'll pick out a date when we're going to do this, so everybody can kind of jump in. The only thing you're going to need is a solder iron if you don't have one, and if you want to try to learn how to do this together, then get one. They're pretty reasonable. So if you have a solder station and you have a little bit of time, we can go through this and do a live class deal on a shortwave receiver if you wish. That's up to you. I'll have the breadboard, components, all of that together. If you already have your own, let me know. That's cool. If you don't have any of that, then like I said, I'll put it all together as a kit, and you guys can feel free to jump in the video and do that together. Everybody can build a shortwave receiver. We'll do it step by step and see what happens, see how everybody does. It'll be a fun activity for everyone too, because you'll have the chance to learn something new or enhance what you already know. Maybe bring back some memories when you were a kid if you're in the electronical field for many years, and give you a chance of a little sense of gratitude that you're able to build your own deal. And when you get all said and done, you'll be able to plug this into any random, long wire or CB antenna or whatever, and you'll be able to pick up signals. So that will be one of the projects I'd like to be able to get done, is to build a nice little shortwave receiver. You can listen to all the HF frequencies, whatever you're able to pick up. I don't know what you're going to pick up, but that's why they call it shortwave. You pick up whatever signals you may pick up. So, but to build it, make it work, it'd be kind of cool. So that will be one of my projects as well that we can do together if you guys want. Like I said, just email me, dxradioshop@yahoo.com. I will have a list of parts ready. I'll probably announce this on Thanksgiving Day, this Thursday. I'll let you know what it's going to be. I'll make a copy of the schematic, and I'll have a list of parts, what is going to detail, and then if you guys have your parts on hand, fine. If you don't, like I said, let me know. I'm going to put together as a kit, and we'll go from there. You should make this out of a die. You can use any kind of project box, but a die cast would be the better way to go. But you can use a plastic project box, metal project box, whatever you want to do. It doesn't really matter. Some guys who are very creative, actually, you can take and put it on a board, and they use finished nails. And what they do is they solder down, they file and solder down to the top of the finished nails where these components go. So it becomes more of a see-through type display, and it's all across the top of finished nails. I've seen that done before. It's pretty creative. The guy who did this, he stained and shellacked his board, and he built a AM FM radio. No, it wasn't FM. Sorry, it was just AM. It was an AM radio station he had built onto there with probably close to a dozen parts, maybe a little over, and each component was soldered to the top of these finish nails, and that was so cool. I remember this way back when I was probably, goodness gracious, 13 years old, 14 years old. I remember seeing that. So you can utilize anything you want. The purpose of the die cast box is because you can isolate your board and not pick up any interference to where the antenna port plug comes into your capacitor pickup signal. So that's the purpose of using the project box. Now we can also make what they call a what is that? Front end protection. It's an FEP circuit, and you can attach that also to this kit, and it'll protect it from any kind of hard crashes of static charge, lightning strikes, etc. This will help kind of filter all of it down and let you bring in cleaner signals. So we can also build it into a die-cast circuit, or in the same box if you wish, and you can put the two together. So we can also enhance it a little bit better, where you got more cleaner sound, not all static white noise coming through. So we can also build a it's what they call a front-end protection circuit. So that's probably close to about a dozen parts as well. But there's a few things I want to be able to do, and we'll get it all together. I'll make up a list, and if anybody's interested in building this, we'll announce it this Thursday as to what date and time is good. Well, at least what the parts are, and then we'll pick a date and time if anybody wants to participate into this project. So outside of that, anybody else want to check in, feel free to do so, and bring up any conversations or questions if you want. We've got over 30 people in here right now. That's pretty cool. Appreciate that. I'm going to refresh my YouTube channel. Nice. Yeah, that is true. More than half of the reels I work on is I gotta undo all these mods, put it all back to factory just to get it to work, and then go from there. So yeah, that is an understatement, really, because I mean, you guys watch the videos, you see what all I gotta do. I'm the one who ends up with all the garbage on the bench that I gotta remove all the junk out of the radios that people regret putting in. Or maybe someone comes along and buys a radio and they don't want it in or whatever, or maybe it just quit working altogether because of mods. Whatever the reason may be, who knows, but I get stuck with all of that. While all these hack shops are peeking and tweaking and having a gay old time doing all these stupid mods and unlocking clarifiers and clipping components and spreading coils and adding on your little hi-fi nonsense that does not make a penny sense whatsoever because they don't work. They can sell you all the gimmicks and lies they want. It don't work. You're dumping all this money into a radio. You got to figure engineers already designed this. If they didn't design this, it'd be a different story. Oh yeah, that is kind of crazy. Oh yeah, no doubt they're 4, 5, 6. Yeah. If you need, John, if you need something. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to cut this one short a little bit because I got a few more things I want to get going. and I really want to get into this radio. So we're going to take and say thank you all for your check-ins. Appreciate that. Been doing this since last week, and every time we get on here, we seem to have more and more people. So that's good. And I'm glad people are always tuning into my channel, because it makes me happy, because the more people that give me a thumbs up, likes, and tunes in, and join the chat, the more that I'll provide excellent, educated videos for you as well. And like I said, we got many projects coming up, so if anybody wants to build projects, let me know. If you have any projects you want to build, let me know of that as well, and we'll plan a time when everybody's out here doing it all together, and we'll definitely make that happen. I don't know of any shop who's going to take the time to do this for anybody. This is why my shop gets so many people to join and send equipment, because we do everything. So, have a great day, Ed. Good to see you on. Alright, guys. Catch you all here shortly at the DX Radio Shop. Stay tuned for the next video, which will be this